Hello guys, today we are going to start a new chapter of civics is the union legislature and executive. Now legislature means the basically form of a government or an organ of a government who just framed the rules and regulations. Or we can say that that organ of a government who make laws. And executive means those who are going to execute means apply करने वाले हैं. Clear? So now the first we are going to talk about the legislature, or you can say that the parliament. The union legislature is also known as our parliament. This parliament we are having is a president who is considered as the head, and the Parliament is comprised of two houses. The one is Rajya Sabha and the other is Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha is known as the Council of States, whereas Lok means people. Clear? So it is known as the Houses of People. Lok Sabha is the lower house, whereas the Rajya Sabha is the upper house. Rajya, that means Raj, rule, upper house. Clear? And the legislature, when we are having two houses in this, it is known as our bicameral legislature. All the members of parliament are known as our MPs. Clear? So now we are having the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. First, let us have a look on the Lok Sabha. If we see about the Lok Sabha, according to the constitution in Lok Sabha, we can have 552 members. But right now at present we are having 545 members, out of which 543 are elected by the people for 5 years, whereas 2 members are elected by the president, and these members are from the Anglo-Indian community over here. This is now we are having the constituencies. Now we are having the state. Clear? The state is divided into small. Now we are having a state or the union territories. These union territories are divided into the small parts, and this particular part is known as our constituencies. Divided in small parts, which is known as our constituencies, and the number of constituencies is decided on the basis of a population, that what population we are having in a state, it is totally decided by that. Clear? So what is constituencies? When each state is divided into small segments or the small parts is known as constituencies, and these constituencies, the number of constituencies is decided according to the population of a country. Now we are having the eligibility criteria for the candidates who are just going to become the member of Lok Sabha. They must be age of at least 25 years. Clear? At least 25 years, okay? And they should not be a salaried of government employee. That means वो पहले से किसी government job में नहीं होने चाहिए. And they should not unsound mind. Unsound minds की वो एक proper decision लेने वाले होने चाहिए. अनसाउंड माइंड वाले नहीं होने चाहिए. दैट मीन्स वो एक साउंड माइंड जो डिसीजन ले सके वैसे वाले लोग हमारे पास यहाँ पे होने चाहिए. एंड इफ़ एनी ऑफ द मेंबर decided to stand for the elections of Lok Sabha, so earlier they should not have any kind of participation in any of the political parties, or you can say that the candidate should be an independent candidates. Every person of these Lok Sabha members will have their own different symbols. जैसे हम लोग देखते हैं ना कि we are having the lotus, hand, elephant, other symbols we are having. So these candidates must have their symbols, but these symbols should not be represented from any of other parties. The symbols should be independent as well. The next we are having is the election process. General elections like we are having is, so for the election of these Lok Sabha, we must have the parliament conduct an election after every 5 years. But in some situations usually happen, suppose the president removed the Lok Sabha, that means dismiss the Lok Sabha members, and it happened only when द इलेक्टेड पार्टी, जो हमारे पास रूलिंग पार्टी है, इफ़ इन केस वहाँ पे उन्हें कोई लॉस हो जाता है, ठीक है, तो उस सिचुएशन में हमारे पास क्या होता है, हमारे जो इलेक्शंस हैं लोकसभा में वो पहले भी कंडक्ट हो सकते हैं. वेयर एज ऑन द अदर हैंड पार्लियामेंट कैन ऑल्सो डिले द इलेक्शंस फॉर 1 year as well. It is on the some different situations only. And now who is going to vote? All the persons who are above the age of 18 years or the age of 18 years are having a right to vote. And these people used to vote in a secret ballot. Secret ballot means एक अलग सी जगह जाते हैं हम, वहाँ पे एक अलग से हमारे पास सीक्रेट प्लेस होती है, एक छोटा सा रूम बनाकर 3 साइड से उस रूम को कवर कर देते हैं और एक साइड हमें खड़ा कर देते हैं, that we have to vote there. Clear? So in this way the people can able to vote when they complete the age of 18 years. Now the question comes, how the government form over here? For the formation of a government, the party must win the vote at least with the majorities, and majority is like at least 272 votes it should be there. If in case no one can able to win the majority और हमारे पास क्या होता है, बीच में टाई हो जाता है, then in that situation they just form a government which was named as our coalition government. जिस पार्टी ने रूल कर लिया, जिस पार्टी को मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द वोट्स मिल गए, वो हमारे पास क्या डिक्लेयर हुई, हमारी एज अ रूलिंग पार्टी. वेयर एज ऑन द अदर हैंड नेक्स्ट पार्टी, जो सपोज एक पार्टी जीत गई, बाकी सारी पार्टीज नहीं जीत पाई, सो ऑल दोज पार्टीज आर नोन एज आर ओपोजिशन पार्टीज. एंड दीज ओपोजिशन पार्टीज प्ले एन इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल. वो बार बार उनको पोक करती रहती हैं ताकि ये रूलिंग पार्टी अपना काम सही तरीके से कर लें. ठीक है, सो दिस इज़ द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ गवर्नमेंट. नाउ व्हेन एवरीथिंग इज़ गोइंग ऑन इन अ पार्लियामेंट, लोकसभा में बहुत सारे मेंबर्स हैं, वी नीड टू डिस्कस द थिंग्स, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमारे पास पार्लियामेंट में हो रही हैं, सो वी नीड समवन टू कंट्रोल ऑल द एक्टिविटीज़ इन द पार्लियामेंट. So this particular, the member who is going to conduct all the meetings, who is going to conduct all the things in the parliament is known as our presiding officer, and this presiding officer is known as our speaker. Clear? This speaker used to conduct the meetings, used to maintain the order in the parliament, as well as speaker is basically either from the ruling party or from the coalition party. Clear? But the speaker usually does not involve in any kind of debates. He just used to, if there is a tie or we are having the formation of a coalition government, only in that case this speaker can able to give a vote. Clear? So this is our speaker, the role of speaker in our parliament. That's all. So this is all about the Lok Sabha. Kindly read the chapter and then kindly read the chapter from a book. Okay? Till then, take care and bye-bye.